So, what I've decided to do for you guys today is a sordid tale of the 80s, as inspired by the top 100 songs of the 1980s, as per VH1. Early on in the time of Care Bears and Muppet Babies, Billie Jean and Eileen were spinning DuckTales and having adventures with Winnie the Pooh. But when I came around, born in the USA and with London calling, I was addicted to love, a wild thing walking on sunshine, but thankfully with the brass in my pocket. And everybody was working for the weekend, but I wanted candy. Nice. So I went with my buddy to the Love Shack, and I said, "Rock me, Amadeus." So with that, he introduced me to Billie Jean, who was Peachy Keen and a teenage queen, but it was a cruel summer, and time after time, girls just want to have fun. So here I go again, and that sweet child of mine was just like heaven, but with or without you, she gave me the look of love, and she managed to take my breath away, because you know it takes two, but I'll keep on loving you. Because love is a battlefield, and since every rose has its thorn, and with every breath you take, I melt with you. And I said, take on me. Don't be nasty. We were breaking down the house. They just can't get enough. So when will the time come? How will I know? When doves cry? When I'm living on a prayer? I can't go for that. No can do. So pour some sugar on me. Make me hungry like a wolf. And baby, don't stop believing that when you walk this way, you shook me all night long. And when you asked me, do you really love me? I replied in good time. You got it, the right stuff. But then Billie Jean said, "Come on, Eileen, don't be a Jesse's girl." She started acting like a virgin, walking with like an Egyptian down to the Love Shack in her little Corvette. She still took my breath away. And at first it was too shy, and then welcome to the jungle, and all of a sudden, wham! Wake me up before you go. And then after a short time, it was everybody have fun tonight. So under pressure from Sister Christian with her tainted love, I was chilling down at the Love Shack feeling like Dr. Feelgood, and Billie Jean swore she'd keep the look of love between her and me, and that our lips were sealed, and we could bust a move with it and beat it without getting caught. Since in Florida was sounding, I want to know what love is. So we jumped down under the blanket of love and faith, and she blinded me with silence and her candy kiss. And there was pride in the name of love in the air tonight. You gotta fight for your right to party, because we're not gonna take it. I had to fight the power to keep on loving you. Because I'm always tempted to kiss of super freaking cars, but one thing led to another, and under cover of 99 love balloons, Billie Jean passed a note to me at the White Wedding. It reads, "Jenny, 867-5309, need you tonight, call me." She said, "Jamie's got a gun and Jack and Diane push it, but Jenny will spin you around like a record, round and round, straight up." Eileen turned into another queen, yelling, "I love rock and roll, and I'll keep loving you to Mr. Roboto." But then the question with her always remained, "Do you really want to hurt me?" Word out. And so she ran off with Mickey on faith, but only in my dreams. So based on faith, but then she had a total eclipse of the heart, and I, like a flock of seagulls, I ran so far away, with London calling it again. Ain't nobody's gonna start me up. I can't get enough. Because it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Because love is my prerogative, and sweet dreams are made of this all night long. All night.
Oh yeah, baby!
Time for one more? One more?
I got 5 minutes, so you're over time.
Okay. Well, I just gotta put one here, so.
Okay, whip it off.
Alright, this is called. Yep, oh, it is short and sweet. So.
I like it that way.
It's called the correlation inefficient. Starting from the end to become the new, emotion meets logic, leaving time askew. Life lived askew, depart to the new, the logic mystified, aside from the tide that leaves me running astride. Beside the point I choose to retort, the correlation of the inefficient sport. The sport we play, our emotions displayed, for those we seek but also turn away. And this at first is fine, but in a short time we find ourselves struggling alongside the tide of light without the light, the shadow caused by life that's not right. We seek the light to make sense of the sport, but the inefficiency causes us to retort. The sense of the debate we tend to correlate, not knowing if it's logic or fate. Life is skewed, the debate isn't new, and through logic we debate, the way we correlate. Thank you much.